Good morning, friends. Welcome to Go Online Trainings.com. This is Bhaskar Jogi. I wanted to share a good news. Many people are saying recession is going on, no calls are there. But always I remember recession is temporary, skills are permanent, knowledge is power, right? I told him the same thing to Akshay when he called. He's actually from Pune, a businessman. He never worked into any IT company. It does not have any exposure to corporate world at all. So completely zero knowledge. The same guy called me just 3 months back and said, I got your name from YouTube and I wanted to, do some, the training with you. And I had seen a lot of success stories in your youtube.com. So I wanted to get into IT sector. Is there any possibility? Because I am 36 or 37 years old guy and I'm running my own family business, bakery business I'm running. I don't have any knowledge about IT industry. I'm completely non-technical person. How do I get into IT? Is there any possibility to get into IT? Everybody is saying that there's a recession. So I told him that no worries about the recession, right? Whether the recession is there or not, you cannot control because it is outside of you. So whatever you can control, that you need to control. So then he told, sir, I don't have any knowledge in IT industry because completely from, non-IT background. Is there anything I can learn or I can pick it up? So just 3 months back, he called me. Then I told him that there is a couple of courses that you can enroll and we will give you very basic knowledge to advanced knowledge and we will give you proper mentoring. So and the other day, he was completely, definitely everybody will have doubts, right? So Bhaskar sir is saying a lot of things, but in the real life, will it happen? So he will have that doubt. Anybody, not only he, anybody will have the same doubts and everything. With that, in mind, he took the, the course and he started the journey and he took videos, I think, because did you attend the live classes, Akshay?
Video classes I have taken.
Because video classes, because he has to run his business. So for his bread and butter, he's running a bakery shop in the Pune and he has to run his business. Morning 6 o'clock is to get up and go to the, the shop and, take care of his activities, come back and open the videos because non-IT background, understanding, the IT knowledge will be difficult. But I told him that, this is where you will be able to get very basic knowledge and from zero to, advanced level of concept, from very basic level to advanced level, we are going to be teaching. So I told, so if you learn only one skill, that will be useless because many people think that if I learn Power BI, can I get a job? If I learn only this one skill, can I get a job? Or if I learn, I know Excel, with the Excel, if I learn, Power BI, can I get a job? The answer is no, right? So if you don't have the proper mentoring, or if you don't have the proper gurus, or if you don't have, proper knowledge, you think that if I learn one course, you will get a job. I told him it is not one course, it is a combination of courses. I told him clearly, and he was telling the other day, sir, you told me not only Power BI, SSIS is also important, SQL is also important. And he was telling me, sir, I got many calls not because of Power BI, not because of SSIS, not because of SQL, because of combinations. Because of combinations, I got a lot of calls. Many people even today asking SQL SSIS combination along with the Power BI, and no calls were there. People were saying no calls were there, but last 1 week, today is October 31st, 2003, we are recording this. And many calls, sir, I couldn't answer the calls. One day, I think he received approximately 15 calls morning to evening, and he has also attended a lot of interviews. So he just 10 days back only applied, he put the CV into the portal. I have prepared the CV for him and the complete interview questions and everything I shared with him. And 4 years of experience he put, and at the age of 36, and is able to crack lot of interviews. I told him, how did you prepare? Then he told me, sir, completely our syllabus I have prepared, completely our projects I have prepared, and 100% of the interview questions came from your syllabus, your topics, your knowledge. I did not prepare anything. And everything from whatever you taught in SQL, whatever you taught in SSIS, whatever you taught in Power BI, and that is what I have learned, and the same thing I have prepared. And he told me one interesting fact, sir. Daily 8 to 10 hours I sat, because I cannot fail here, because I am already, in the mid age. 36 is not a small age, right? Mid age, I have to settle down. So whether it is a recession, no recession, nobody can stop me. I have to get into IT industry, because the goal and the target is very, very high. So somewhere you need to fight with that goal, fight for the goal. And he has, fought with that. And today he's with us. And congratulations, Akshay. I still remember the way you have succeeded within
Thank
3
you.
months, daily 8 hours of, efforts you put. You have learned SQL Server, SSIS, Power BI, data warehousing, plus all
Correct.
the projects, whatever I told into practice, end-to-end project, and everything he practiced it. And 10 days back, he came to me, sir, I wanted to have a CV. And we prepared the CV, put together, and sent him the CV, then uploaded the CV. Within 1 week, he got lot many calls, because a lot of calls are there today. Remember me, lot of calls are there today. Calls have been increased. Clear? Calls have been increased. Now he got the calls. First interview call itself, he cracked it. And lot of other, companies are approaching, like Accenture, HCL Technologies. Lot of other companies also approaching him for the interview schedules and everything. And if he says yes, he will be able to get multiple interviews. He can easily crack it. Now I wanted to share your experience, about art training first, and
Yes.
mentoring, art training. Then how did you achieve this? Yeah.
Initially, when I saw Sir's YouTube videos, so the demo sessions where he was, he was the only person amongst probably all of YouTube there where he was clearly saying that learn the SQL concepts first, or learn SSIS. With only Power BI, just one technology, it is going to be very difficult to get into any IT industry. So I did some research, and he even had put one video where he was on Naukri.com, and he put the role as the Power BI developer, and he showed that, okay, you see what skills they are asking for. So if you do not prepare for just those skills, then it is going to be extremely difficult to get into the IT industry. Then I decided, okay, he's going to correctly guide me into, I need this kind of mentor where he's correctly telling me the path, because at this age I don't want to make any mistake now, and mistakes are going to be costly and going to cost me a lot of time, which I cannot afford. So blindly I decided to follow sir, and then I started with SQL immediately. The first thing I started was with SQL directly. Then I learned of Power BI. Then I learned SSIS, learned the data warehousing on the side by side, and then I decided to practice a lot. I was to practice minimum 10 hours every day, minimum, I would say. I did not go for any weddings, no family functions, no meeting friends, nothing. Everything was put on hold. But I think after 3 months of continuous hard work, there's I can say that it has resulted in good success. It is definitely worth, after spending so many years without any success, to see success after 3 months is truly remarkable. That is because of the correct mentorship, I would say. Otherwise, I would still be searching what to do, what not to do, whether this will work, whether that will work, and waste more of my time. So all I would say is that I should have found you much earlier, sir. Probably 6-7 years earlier would also have landed me in much better place by now.
Very good. So how was the interview? How was the preparation process? You said that you were working with the SQL Server. So after that, what did you do?
So like you had sent videos regarding interview preparation, that in the SQL you learn about those bullet points were mentioned by you. Okay, so these are the bullet points or even SSIS, there were bullet points, Power BI, there were bullet points. And all the questions, you will not believe, every question that was asked was from one of those bullet points in some way or the other. Whether you are, how have you done the joins? What is this? Everything was from the SQL Server bullet points or the course. Not a single question has come up from outside. So if anybody is looking for questions from outside, I think it is totally a waste of time, instead of just looking out. Like there are many clickbaits on YouTube where, learn say 60 questions of your SQL Server, and I think it's a total waste of time. I would say rather just focus on one thing, just the course itself, make the notes, which I have handwritten notes of my whatever the course I have done. I used to make notes, and after every few days I'll refer to the notes, that handwritten notes. And every question is asked, they are asking from the same the notes that you are telling that, okay, make the note of this. This is an interview question. That is an interview question, and it will be an interview question eventually.
Very good. So, guys, any questions you have? How did he made it, or do you wanted to ask anything, because there are some 50 people joined in this meeting. So, guys, any questions you wanted to ask him? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, we are here. Yeah, hi Akshay, congratulations for getting the job.
Thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
for you. Yeah, Akshay, I have one question that how many interview rounds you are going through? Can you explain about
Every
that?
every job will have at least 2 or 3 technical rounds, minimum 2.
Okay,
So there will be first round will be there, then there will be another second round. Usually second round will be enough to pass and go to the HR round. The third round will be HR round.
okay. The
So
second round will be technical round,
two
right?
rounds of technical interview will be there minimum.
Okay,
And they will ask everything. There will be no time to in between the questions. They will ask the questions back to back. They will not respond to whether the answer is right or wrong. Most likely they will ask the concepts. What is the logic? What is the logic that you're using here? Why like this? What is this? What is the how many, how you'll do this, how you'll solve this problem? Basically, the flow of logic is what they are interested in.
okay, okay,
They will give you some scenario and they will ask you some logic, how you'll solve this.
okay, Akshay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Akshay. Thanks a lot.
Sorry to interrupt, Akshay. So, how did you prepare for this logical questions to answer the? It's all based on our project which you took it.
Project is there, plus sir, while teaching the classroom, there are some assignments, and they are probably one of the most crucial part of the learning, especially in SQL. There are a lot of assignments that are given. If you keep practicing those assignments, sir has also mentioned very clearly that you practice them at least 3 times. You delete the database, you create it again, and again practice. If you do that, definitely you will be able to get all the logics of all the questions, because the questions will be different, but the logic will most likely be the same for most of the questions.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
So good morning, sir. So, so good morning, sir. First
Hello.
of all, thank you. So first of all, thank you very much for conducting this session. And once again, I would like to say congrats to Akshay ji.
Thank you.
Akshay
Thank you.
ji,
Mm-hmm.
Akshay ji, I would like to know something regarding projects.
Correct.
Okay. Um, I mean, how many projects you did before preparing CV?
2 projects I have put in my CV.
2 projects.
Correct. Both are the, both of them are from Bhaskar sir.
Yes, sir. One is end-to-end project and the other one is
Both are end-to-end projects.
okay. Okay. And one more thing. That's it. That's it.
They will definitely ask
Can you
you.
please?
They will definitely ask you. Tell me about your project. What all have you implemented in the project? Okay, so everything they will ask you from the project. If you do the project very well, you will be able to answer all the questions. No doubt about that. Everything they will ask you from the project.
Okay. Will they ask you how many tables you have in your database?
They can ask you. I have not been asked, but I was asked how many CSV files were there, or what is the size of the files, what is the output. These questions have been asked.
Okay.
But you will be able to answer them. Why you're incorporating Snowflake schema? What is the reason for that? Can you make it into star schema? Is it possible?
Okay.
Tell me more about the data integrity issues that you are facing, or these type of questions they will ask you. Have you were you dropping the indexes? How would you improve the efficiency of SSIS packages? These type of questions they will ask definitely. Tell me more about non-blocking transformations. Tell me more about blocking transformations.
Okay. Okay.
So they will ask a lot of questions, 100%.
And all this been covered in my syllabus, right? If you follow my syllabus.
Everything is there, sir. Everything from start to end, like point to point is mentioned. Everything is there. There is no need to look elsewhere, anywhere. Tell me the stored procedures that you have used in the project. Where have you used the stored procedures? Tell me about variables. Give me one example where you have used the variables in SSIS project. Tell me about logging. Tell me about SSIS logging. Tell me about event managers. Everything is already there in the project and the classes. Everything is there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Akshay.
Yeah.
Akshay, I'm Anil. First of all, thank you very much. I will not say congratulations. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because of you, we got hope. That is the reason I am saying thank you.
You're getting motivated.
Yeah, I will not say congratulations. And my question is, what is your approach to complete that end-to-end project? Because after 3 videos, I stuck. I've been working on my SSIS only. What is your approach? How you solve that end-to-end project? Could you please guide us?
See, first of all, the biggest thing is that you have to finish all the video courses. Make the notes. You have to keep revising. So basically, all the concepts have to be clear before you start the project. If you start the project and then you start referring the notes, it will be a tricky situation, because you will start, the loop will break. So before you start the project, ensure that you know everything, all the concepts, each and every concept you know very, very well.
Like SSIS and SQL Server, totally, thoroughly.
Thoroughly, very, very thoroughly, or Power BI also. Because then you will not know, the loop will break for you. If the loop will break for you and you will come back again, you will not be able to get the flow. So basically, once you start with the project, you should not be going back to the notes, only just referring once in a while. If you are, some concept is not so easily, you don't remember any particular concept, you can go back and refer the notes, but you should not be in a situation where you have to go back and start learning that concept again. So if in the project there is a stored procedure, you should not go back to SQL and start learning stored procedure and then again come back to the project. Basically learn everything, because in the course, everything has been covered. Each and every topic that is there in SQL has been covered. each and every topic in SSIS has been covered. Right from deployment to scheduling to everything has been covered. Power BI also everything has been covered. So basically cover everything that you are going to implement in the project. Don't start the project without learning all the concepts.
Okay. Okay. How many days it took for you to complete the project?
I was sitting 10 to 12 hours every day. So for me, did not take much time, but probably 15 days or so, because this project was important for me because I knew that many questions are going to be asked from the project. And also they are asking hundreds of questions only from the project, because that's how they will test the knowledge, right? How they
Yes,
will
yes,
test your knowledge.
yes, yes. I think just now you said about you did two projects end-to-end project. That is the reason you have some knowledge on this.
No, I studied all the concepts also. No? The concepts are more important.
Okay.
So basically, if you always go for the concepts, like, and you will when you are giving the interview, you will hear sir's voice also in the background. Sir, are some things that he will keep saying. Definitely, you will hear. Oh, this is what he was saying. That time. It will be like at the back of your head. That voice will come. The way he's speaking, everything will. You'll start listening again. The same question will come. You will be giving the same answer, and eventually you'll be able to crack it.
Okay, okay, my dear. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes.
Akshay, how could you bifurcate like SQL and Power BI? Like how you used to give time for both?
I know I went sequentially. Like I started with SQL,
Okay.
then I did Power BI, then I did SSIS. I did like that.
Okay.
So any sequence is fine, but
Okay.
as long as if you have more time, you can start with two at the same time. If you have less time, you can start with one course at one time, probably.
Like you finished SQL in 1 month and Power BI again, like.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
correct.
okay. And what about the queries? Like how you started working on them? Like, did you find any difficulty while solving them or analyzing them initially? Because we are facing that issue. So
correct. So you can start with basic queries, like how all the basic queries, and once you get proficient in that, you can start solving the hard questions. There are many questions. Even on YouTube you will find many questions, or on there are you can Google hard questions on SQL and try to ensure that you are able to solve most of them.
okay.
Then you can say that you are good at it, probably. And you don't have to practice much about anything else, but queries, yeah, definitely they will ask simple questions like joins also, because many people are getting confused with even joins.
Okay.
So I think concepts are very, very, very important. And definitely they will ask questions back to back. They will ask you logic. Most of them are not asking any syntax.
Okay. And can I know, like, most of the questions are asked from like which part of the thing, like SSIS, SQL, or is it scenario based questions?
Scenario SQL and SSIS role currently I am going to get. So most of the questions were from SQL, SSIS.
Okay.
So they started with basics. Once they knew that basics are clear with me, they started with T-SQL. Everything they started with. Tell me about views. Tell me about materialized views. All these questions they will ask from T-SQL part.
Okay.
And they will ask some scenario. Have you implemented this in any scenario? Or do you know how you'll implement in this? What is the benefit of using this? What are the disadvantages of using this? What are the disadvantages of stored procedure? Everything they will ask you. And all the questions are covered by sir in his classes. So you just make a note of them in your notebook somewhere. So next time when this question will come to you, you'll remember that, okay, this question was sir had already said that this question could be asked as an interview question.
Okay.
So keep making notes, that is the best advice I would say. Keep making notes and keep referring to them again and again.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Akshay, one question, like, did you get question like what are the issues you faced in your project? This kind of questions.
The issues I have faced in a project, this question has not come up to me yet. But I'm assuming that it will definitely be asked in some other interview, because I could answer all the previous questions, that they have not asked me this question yet.
Yeah. So for this question answer, so we can say that, you know, for SSIS level, there will be mapping issues and some
See,
logging issues.
for the issues that, you know, when you are doing the project, you make a list of all the issues that you are facing when you are actually doing the project.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
I
may,
did actually. I did, and I follow the same thing whichever
correct.
sir told.
Yeah, correct.
But I did not get that many issues. Okay, so I whatever sir followed, that's the same thing I followed, and I completed actually that one. So the only thing I faced, you know, when we get data from Excel, that uh, 64 and 32 bit we need to change, and some mapping issues. Only these kind of issues I got. Apart from that, I didn't get. So that is why I'm asking.
So you can explain to them that you are getting this issue, or you can tell them that whatever issues you have faced in the project, you can tell them, that this is the issue I was facing. The package was failing because of this. This was the issue that I was facing, because of which the package was failing, and we did this to resolve this issue. So you make a note of it, like that, probably 7 or 8 issues that you had faced. You should be able to explain very clearly in a very clear language. And it should not feel as if you have made something up. Actual issues you can write, and you can tell, okay, this is the issue that I was facing.
Okay. So
Yeah.
did you try as a SSIS developer or Power BI developer? How you kept resume in Naukri portal? Okay.
I had kept as a Power BI developer.
BI developer, right? Okay.
Yeah. Because I have all the 3 technologies with me, right? So
Yeah.
that is why I can actually put all 3 of them.
Okay. So are you working, right? Because I joined late, I did not get your introduction. So you are you working, or you without working you prepared?
I have some work going on with me, but it is in the morning. So I get free at around 10:30, 11 in the morning. And after that, I start studying, and I take a break in the afternoon for probably 1 hour, and 1 hour in the evening. And I usually study till 11 o'clock in the night.
Oh.
Around
Okay,
8, 9
fine.
hours. Yes.
Akshay is doing his own, business. He's running a bakery, and I think family business is running. It does not work anywhere. So,
Correct.
yeah.
So for me, actually, my day begins at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:37, and I sleep at around 12 o'clock in the night. So full day I am busy with work itself, from 7 to 11 for the work that I'm having, and then studying the whole day. So no TV, no movies, no nothing. I had just one goal in my mind: get the job. That's it.
Congratulations, Akshay.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, as you said, 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours per day you studied, right?
Correct.
So while studying, you started studying with Power BI and SQL. So you started like that. You managed with 2 parts, as Bhaskar sir said, Power BI, while we are doing Power BI projects and all, we have to practice SQL Server also, right? So,
Correct.
did you practice same thing like that? So, during the day, or you finished first Power BI and then you finished
No,
SQL?
I finished the courses one by one.
Okay.
I started with SQL, and I moved on to Power BI. Then I did SSIS. So because if you do not do all 3 of them, it will be difficult, because now I'm seeing why they require why they require everything, because they their projects will be, they don't know where to fit you in the project probably. So it could be writing the queries, it could be doing some ETL operations, but if you do not understand what is the ETL, then they will, how you're, they will not be able to hire you because they don't know where to fit you in the role. And
Akshay,
they are all interlinked.
sorry for that interrupting. I thought she's asking how whether you are managing and half the day or half the day, half of the day SQL, or else complete day you are managing SQL. Like that, she's asking.
No, I finished. I told you, that I finished the courses one by one initially.
Yeah,
And then
he told us.
while practicing, I used to do one, like a few days of Power BI, few days of SQL, and again few days of SSIS.
Yeah, okay.
Continuously in the flow, finish some few things in SSIS, then again switch back to Power BI, then again switch back, and then there was a project also.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Akshay.
Hi.
This is Suresh here.
Mhm.
I have a question. Like you said, you're not confident initially.
Correct.
I just want to know at what point of time you were confident after finishing, like at what point while attending Bhaskar sir classes.
See, actually, confidence will come the more and more efforts you start putting, you will be definitely getting more and more confident. From day one, we are all scared. We don't know. They will be asking 100 questions. Will we be able to answer any of them? There are a lot of doubts in our mind. So that is the reason why we should work hard. Basically, the more hard work you put, the more confidence you will get that okay, you'll be able to answer most of the questions. I think 100% of the questions nobody can answer. This is what even sir has said. So because we don't know what they will be asking, but if you are able to answer, I think 70 to 80% questions, then definitely I think it is enough.
There is one question from Tess from US, and they're saying, congratulations, Akshay. Have you been asked any question from Tableau, Python, or other technology as well? Did you get this kind of a questions, Akshay?
Not at all. Nobody is asking any questions for Tableau, Python, or anything.
Okay.
But some of them are definitely asking whether you will be interested in learning, what is your learning curve? What do you see yourself becoming from now on? These type of questions they are asking, especially at the end of the second rounds. Or are you interested in learning any of the cloud technologies like Azure Data Factory or something like that? So they are definitely asking these type of questions.
Okay, Simran Kaur from Punjab is asking. So this is the question she's asking: how many, time you actually took to complete the entire course, and how many interviews you have given before you got this opportunity?
I have not counted the time I've put, but month-wise, 3 months every day, 10 to 12 hours I have put, and I have given a couple of interviews, but the first interview itself I have cracked it. So I have a couple of interviews more lined up where the first round has been cleared. So I will come to know in the coming days.
So definitely, I assume that you will receive another 3 to 4 offer letters, Akshay, because calls are nowadays more and more calls. One more thing I would like to tell you, Miss Madhavi from Vishakhapatnam. She is also working as some telecaller in Tech Mahindra, and with some 4 lakhs of salary package. Yesterday, she also received one more offer letter, and from TCS, and she is going to join in Bangalore. Okay, she just now informed me saying that I'll receive the offer letter today, and she's going to join probably in the November 2nd. She's supposed to join in Bangalore TCS, and that is one more success story, because calls are more nowadays. So I think recession is getting end. So you need to definitely study well And as Akshay said, it is not only one course. You need to take all the courses. SQL is very, very important. Power BI is very important. And even SSIS and data warehousing is also very, very important. But if you don't study all of them, and definitely getting the job opportunity will be difficult. And we are giving all these technologies from very, very basic level to advanced level. Even though you're a non-IT background, you will be able to easily crack the interview. We are going to be starting a new batch from November 1st morning, 8 o'clock. It is going to be starting. So the new meeting ID will be given in the description of that video. And if you wanted to get into our team, call these numbers, and always you can start your career. So the starting point is not so important. You could be a teacher, you could be a housewife, or you could be a businessman like Akshay, or you could be coming from any non-IT background. The only thing is that you need to have proper mentor. If you don't have the proper mentor, even though you do thousands of courses, nothing is going to be happening, because it is not only the course, but also the way you study is important. The mentoring, that is proper mentor you need to have, that is also important. Proper efforts you need to put it, and more practically you need to sit and solve the issues and case studies which we are providing. And whatever be the project which are providing as part of this course, you need to sit and study. And everything, we have live classes and we have video based trainings. You can take one of them, and I am always there for you to help. So only thing is that you need to put your efforts. And always I say, knowledge is power. Skills are mandatory, skills are important. Even though you have PG or PhD, no use. Even though you have 90% of marks in your BTech or MTech, or you are done your MS from US or Australia, nothing matters. End of the day, you need to face the interview. In that interview, they are going to be asking completely skill based questions. So if you have a PG or PhD, no use if you don't have a skill at all. Clear? We are here to give the proper skills. Don't get into this the backdoor jobs or the proxy jobs. You'll waste your money, time, everything, and you lose the confidence as well. So recession is a temporary, guys. Once more I'm telling. So the skills are permanent. Clear? So anybody can get into IT industry. Only thing is that you need to have proper time. So daily minimum 3 to 4 hours, if you sit and practice the things, you may be able to crack the interview within 3 to 6 months of time. And video recordings will be given for the daily classes. And I'm there to help you. One-to-one sessions I'm going to be taking if you have any clarifications. And live classes are there, video classes are there. Whatever you needed, you will be able to get it. And call these numbers if you have any kind of a suggestions, or if you want me to talk talk to you directly, you can also call me on this number directly. So this is my number. So 991-991-9452 is my direct office number. You will be able to reach me anytime directly. If you want me to talk to you, this is my number, 991-991-9452. Yeah. So any other questions you have with Akshay? Guys, proceed further. No questions, guys? So Simran is saying, sir, if possible, please share Akshay's resume with all of us, so that we will be able to get some idea. I have only prepared his CV. Definitely, I will be able to help you. Okay. No worries. I'll be preparing all students' CVs. Even Madhavi got job, TCS, and I have prepared. And all the CVs I'll be only preparing. I'll be only giving the inputs. So I'll definitely share his CVs and everything. No worries about it. So
Sure, sure.
anything
Thank you.
else?
Sir, one question, sir. Question was here.
Yeah.
Sir, because of 3 months notice period, not getting calls, sir. What to do?
There are a lot of companies
Yeah,
who will give, no problem at all. There are a lot of companies who will give, but you need to tell them that some of the companies are going to buy the notice period also. So Akshay company is now ready to buy the notice period. when you have the proper knowledge. That is also, you can just check it out.
Okay.
Or otherwise, you need to resign and come out, but that will be risky. Okay, resign first,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that will be risky. And that is the last option. You can just, think it over.
Okay, sir. Okay. Yeah.
Just one more thing I would like to say before I think most of the questions are over. That I think I would have probably got a little more also in the package. Whatever I quoted to them, they immediately said yes. In fact, they told me that we hope that you are happy with this number. Otherwise, let us know. This is what they told me, and they immediately promised me that appraisal will be as soon as possible. It won't be yearly, so don't worry about it. So they are worried that okay, this they are they underpaying me or what? This is what they are. So I was a bit surprised with that actually.
Yeah, for the skilled people, the companies are going to pay more and more. So the other day, one civil engineering girl got a job, and she was working for Amazon company. Her name is Pavani, and Amazon company is paying only 4 lakhs. Whenever she asked appraisals in Amazon, Amazon people were saying for the call center or for this you kind of a role, we will not be able to give you more than 4 lakhs. And she worked for 10 years in Amazon company. Then when she learned this course in the month of April 2023, April, May, June, she completed, and she got the job in the month of June itself. And the company was asking in the salary negotiation, how much you're expecting. She told, I wanted to have at least 9 lakhs of package. Then, because she is able to answer a lot of interview questions, they thought that she is more, knowledgeable person, and they offered almost 15 lakhs of salary package. Even though recession, many companies will say, since you have a 4 lakhs package, how can you ask 9 lakhs? Or we have a, you have a 4 lakhs package, we can give you 30% of the hike on the existing package. All these things also they can say. Or they will also say, according to the IT industry, we will not be able to give you more than 30%. Or they may also say, we don't have a budget to give you this much of a salary. So that is also normally people will ask. So whether they have the budget or whether they don't have the budget, that you cannot control. But whatever you wanted to ask, you can ask. Minimum people are getting 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. You can easily ask some 10 to 12 lakhs or 10 to 15 lakhs of the salary package. Akshay asked, I think 12 lakhs, and they said yes. And if you're not happy with this, tell me, we will increase more. So because for the good people, for the right candidates, budget is not a constraint. If you don't have the knowledge, we don't have the proper skills, then they will negotiate. Can you work for 6 lakhs? Or we don't have a budget. Can you can you join with this package? Or we don't have, recession is going on, we will not be able to give you this much of salary. All these things are bullshit and useless thinking. Okay, so if you have the skills, even though in recession, people can give you much more salaries. And always, even though you're drawing 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, no worries about it. You ask them 10 lakhs or you ask them 12 lakhs, then they'll ask you why you're asking more than 30%. You can tell them that my colleagues from 3 lakhs, they're able to crack 15 lakhs of jobs. Why, why shouldn't, ask the same thing? If you're not having the budget, or if you're not having the, the budget, that is no problem. So definitely I need minimum 10 to 12 lakhs of salary package. Companies are going to give you. If not this company, you will be able to get one more company. End of the day, you need to have the skill. If the skills are there, nobody can stop you, because knowledge is power, right? So recession cannot stop you. Remember that skills are mandatory. Many people doesn't, will not get proper mentors. Many people will not get proper teachers. That is where the issue starts. Clear? So if you have, people who are not able to, get proper salaries, earning 20,000-30,000 rupees salaries, inform them that, we have a proper training institution run by, me, Bhaskar Jogi, because I wanted to help the small town people or the village level people. They have to get into IT industry, because where, they don't have proper mentors, proper gurus in the villages, and they cannot afford a lot of fees to get into, hi-fi, educational institutions. Even though they pay lakhs of rupees, end of the day, they don't get much more knowledge, right? So many companies are charging, so same data analytics course. Manipal University charging 3.5 lakhs, 1 year data analytics course. Edureka is charging more than 70,000 to 90,000 rupees for 6 months course. They will give you the basic fundas, basic videos. You don't understand anything. Unacademy, is behind me now. Bhaskar, you come and taught and create a one course with Unacademy. So we are hearing that you are one of the best instructors for the data analytics. Right, so many companies are behind me. So it is not brand name. It is end of the day, whether you have good guru or good mentor. If you have, definitely you will be able to get into anywhere, not only in IT, anywhere. It may be film industry, music industry, or the other business. Only thing is that you need to catch proper mentors, proper gurus. Now it is very easy. Just go to Google and analyze, and only see the reviews and attend couple of demos, and see, or automatically you will be able to understand. Your YouTube is contributing a lot of things nowadays. Social media is contributing a lot of things nowadays. Only thing is that you need to just go there and do some kind of analysis before joining any institution. Chalo guys, any other questions you have? Swati is asking, Akshay, did you make a list of interview questions that are frequently asked? That is a question from Swati from US.
There is sir will provide you with the questions during the course itself. You make a note of those questions. That during the course itself, we will say that okay, this is most likely an interview question, or that is an interview question. So make a note of those. And there will be some videos where he will provide with a summary of the entire course. You can make notes based on that, so that you are aware of all the interview questions.
And Prakash is asking this question. Can you read this?
Yes. I have not. So there are, if there is a situation like that, I just tell them that okay, I have no clue answer to that question. That's it, and move on to. They do. Nobody has till date told me that why you don't know this answer or anything. They will just ask immediately next question.
Yeah, if you don't know something, you can tell them that I never got an opportunity to work with this concept.
Correct.
I don't have any clue on this. So that's it. So it is not nobody can work on the 100% of the concept everywhere. So it is fine. If you don't know something, you can tell them like that. Chalo. Any other questions, guys?
So what are the most common difficult questions that you faced?
Difficult questions.
Yeah.
See, difficulty is subjective, right? So it will vary from person to person. A person may find even a topic like index is very difficult, or somebody may find it very easy. So it depends from person to person, So basically, you have to practice and make sure that every concept is so, it feels easy for you, whatever the question is.
Okay. So in your sorry for the interruption. So in your scenario, anything else that you faced, this is something like difficult and all?
No, nothing like that. But I would say to everybody that focus on not just basic, but T-SQL also. Because I've seen that, many people are not hesitant to do T-SQL. But they will be definitely asking questions on T-SQL.
Okay. So and you said that 8 to 10 hours you studied, right? So for me, it looks very difficult to follow all the subjects during the day. So I can't take that much of time to read. So do you have any suggestion that like how long it will take to me? Like I can yeah, tell me.
So basically, whenever we start, because I assume that you have some gap before you are starting your career now again. So if that is the situation, what usually will happen is when you begin with your studies, it will be a bit slow.
Yeah.
So if it is a bit slow because you are not used to studying, after a long time we have started studying, so it will be an issue. But going forward, after 1 or 2 months of study, your pace will definitely pick up. So initially, if you are able to study for 3 hours, then you will be able to study for 6 hours, because you will get habituated to the work or the study basically. So you have to keep pushing yourself, that's all. By the end of second or third month, easily you'll be able to put in 6-7 hours every day.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Just keep on, working towards it, increasing your stamina for studying.
Yeah. Thank you.
So one more question from Venkatesh. Venki is asking, congratulations, Akshay. In the interview, most of the which topics they're asking SQL, SSIS, not SSRS, Power BI.
Correct. I told them I know Power BI, SSIS,
Yeah.
SQL, and Power BI. Correct. SQL, everybody will start with basic questions first. Do you know joins? Do you know ranking functions and everything? And then they will move on to the difficult topics. Tell me about indexes. Tell me about stored procedures. Tell me about functions. They will start like that. Then they will have some. For me, they were having a lot of scenario-based questions. So they will show their screen and there will be some questions. Tell me the logic of how you will get to this table, or if the output is this and this is the input, how you will perform these operations. So these type of questions they will definitely be asking, and they will be asking if is there any other way of solving this question, like query optimization, we can say. How you will optimize this query? This is one logic. Can you tell me another logic? These type of questions they'll ask.
Very good, guys. Any other questions? So, yeah. Or we can close the session. So, any other questions you have? So, thank you so much, Akshay. And I'm so proud of you, Akshay, because you called me and we were talking over phone, and you had a lot of doubts. Really, can it happen or not? Now, I think, when you received this offer letter, he called me 7 times. So on my own number, and I couldn't pick up because I was, I think, away from the phone. And after that, I came and I called him. So he was so excited, and sir, I couldn't believe, or no family member, believed me that I got a job within 1 week of time. Within 3 months, I am cracking the jobs. Not only one, I think I may get 3 to 4 offer letters, because a lot of companies are behind me. And one day I got 15 calls received. So I'm so happy and excited. I wanted to share this news. And I'm so happy about this, guys, because I think recession is getting over. You need to get ready with your skills and everything. And we are going to start the new batch, guys. The meeting ID to attend this live online batch will be given in the description of the video, and you can just go follow. And if you have any other questions, you can call these numbers, or you can also refer this institution to other friends as well, because end of the day, even though I teach you many things, if you don't practice, nothing is going to be happening. Or if you don't have a proper institution, proper gurus, nothing can happen in your life, right? So it is important that, so you need to have proper mentor, proper gurus, proper teachers, proper institutions, so that you can easily get into the destinations. And thank you so much, Akshay, for joining and giving us your inputs. And guys, any other question? Last questions. Okay, one question, we will take it if you have something. Any other questions? Chalo, thank you, Akshay.